I received an email. Of course I received an email. I receive like 20 emails every day. So of course I got an email. But this time I got an email from the guys from Mastering the Mix asking if I could take a look at their new plugin, the Mixroom. So let's do that. Mixroom, an intelligent and versatile EQ plugin. Mixroom is an intelligent EQ that guides you to set the perfect balance of richness and clarity, whether you're working on a vocal, a synth, or mastering your music. So it helps you with EQing, some kind of AI stuff, I think. Mixroom analyzes your audio and shows you which frequencies could be adjusted to improve your sound. The EQ target suggestion helps you to get a solid starting point from which you can tweak your sound to suit the preference. So it's interesting because there's not always an absolute value to EQing. Like it's not like if I have a certain vocal or something that I use the same EQing settings all the time. But I think this one listens to the frequencies in there and then tries to equalize it, but then like make it straight. But that also doesn't work because it depends on the instrument that you're using. I'm interested in how this would work. Specifically designed EQ filters that deliver maximum clarity. That's, by the way, that's a thing. Mastering Mix, they really know a lot about how to design the filters. That's also in the bass room. They really know how to do it. The interfaces, it's not my cup of tea the way they make their interfaces, but at least it's something new. It's not skeuomorphic. Okay, so how to use Mixroom in 4 simple steps. Load or master individual channel, vocals, instruments, group. Okay, you can use it on like everything. Choose a preset, that's the thing. Because normal EQ presets do not make any sense because you do not know what is coming in. But this one has like a certain target curve and adjusts it to it. That's the thing. Otherwise it doesn't make any difference. Shape your sound. Yeah, so you can change it of course. Level match, very important. Very important, because without level matching, you're fooling your own ears. Hear the difference, so that's sitting back, relaxing. I've never sat back relaxing in the studio actually. Cool, let's check it out the only way possible for me, and that is by running a track through it from an artist called Darude, and this track is called Sandstorm, of course. But let's first look at the user interface, because, oh, it's pretty, like, you guys are literally seeing the first time that I'm working with this, as always. And it's kind of easy to understand, I think. Oh, wait, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I using a mono version, or what is this? Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, it's 3-dimensional thinking in this user interface. That's something I couldn't get used to with the bass room. But maybe this one makes more sense, I don't know. Yeah, it's... let's say it's interesting. It's
Shame, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight.
Pop.
It doesn't have to be so
Warm. Okay.
I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright.
Okay. Add.
'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down.
Okay. So this is what you would call warm. Okay. How can I adjust the top band? Oh, sorry.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have.
How do I move this band up and down? Oh, this is mid. Ah, this is the mid-side setting. Okay.
I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so you have to press on the line to set the setting and on the box to do something with it. Okay, interesting. Let's try a different setting because I don't like this setting on here. I don't know. Let's try something really freaky. Let's try funk.
I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be
interesting if you mismatch the genre or the preset with the genre or with the track, then then it doesn't really work. What is interesting, of course, I think something like this has some kind of a learning curve, because this EQ is more reliant on presets or the presets you make yourself than other EQs. Because in general, presets for EQs do not make a whole lot of sense unless you know how to use them. Like, I like to use presets for EQs with certain bands in there that are just already there and that I have to adjust still, but they have a certain function. Here it is like you have to know where you want to go. So you have to already hear it in your head and then go to that certain preset. So you know, like, okay, let's solo it on vocal. And then we can say like, okay, vocal, because for a new person, female R&B, yeah, here you go, like, okay, but what does that mean, female R&B? That's difficult. Let's try. Female R&B, let's play it.
Fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight.
Add.
It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright.
I wanna, from all the presets I've seen so far, I wanna boost highs. It's boosting a lot of low mid stuff. Let's do female pop, just as a comparison.
I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Get stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time.
Add.
'Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're
Also not what I'm looking for.
It doesn't have to be so special. I try to
Let's do all the female ones then. Rock, maybe rock is what I'm looking for.
'Cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's real. Fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time.
Okay, let's try jazz then. That's the last one. Delete all bands. Yeah, let's try.
Stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time.
See how much high it's cutting. That's weird.
See what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself. You do the same and we'll be alright. Fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time.
Like 12 dBs on the highs. Like why does it want to cut so much high? 12 dBs. 12 dB of high. What? Okay, let's try it on the acoustic guitar. Modern rock, Britpop, electric pop lead, electric, funky lead, gritty electric. Oh, there's not really an acoustic guitar in here. Other. Cello. They really should add an acoustic guitar. Or am I blind? Clean pop then. Again, that high frequency stuff. It's an interesting way to EQ a guitar, yeah. But it's really, what is it aiming for? You know what would be nice? You know what would be really nice? If it would show, like while browsing the presets, it would show like in small a frequency chart, frequency response. Like this is what we're aiming for. So if you would put pink noise in it, then this is what is going to be it. That gives you way more of a feeling of what it is going to do. I also understand why it's not in here, because this plugin is a bit more for the semi-pro or amateur market and not for the like super pro market, because they, of course, they just turn the normal EQ buttons. They do not really need these suggestions, and I'm not sure if it's actually speeding your workflow a lot, like automatic EQing. I can get to an EQing result so quickly with FabFilter and the console and the other ones that I don't know. So it's a bit difficult to say like what I think of this thing. Like on one side, I'm a bit challenged in my head with this user interface. It's kind of cool. It's also easy to lose overview because if we're going to like make a really weird bend, like we're doing like this, I'm making it smaller. Now it looks like as if it's further away than it actually is, because if we're going like fully stereo, you see that it's almost getting nearer to you. So it's a bit, I like the idea, but it's not sure if it's better to do it this way than in a traditional way. It's a good question to ask. For the beginning mixer, I think it's kind of a tool to use to learn some things, to learn normal EQing. I don't think it's a real replacement for an EQ. I think it's more a tool for the beginning audio engineers. If you use this in the correct way, it can actually help you with learning more about audio and how to mix audio. If you rely on something like this too much, then you're not actually learning anything. And I even dare to say that you're not achieving the maximum out of your sound. So it's more like a beginning tool, like, okay, let's see where I want to go. I'm not sure yet where I want to go. Let's try some presets. Let's see what is happening. And from there, learning where you want to go. So this thing gives you all the options in front of you. And from there, you can, move on with going further in the mix. I think that's where you could place this thing. And honestly, if we then look at the price, which is right now 57 euros, it's cheaper than getting audio engineering lessons or going to audio engineering school. So for that price, it's kind of, if you're a beginner and want to figure out more and learn more about EQing, I mean, why not? However, if you're a pro, I don't think this is going to speed up your workflow or whatever. I don't think so. But yeah, that's of course my opinion, and you are welcome to form your own opinion. That's the cool thing about living in a free world. So I'm going to link to Mastering the Mix down below. Mastering the Mix is also the company that I want to thank for this video, because not only did they give me access to the plugin a bit earlier so I could make this video, but they also gave me access to the website already, and because I like to look at the website as well. So guys from Mastering the Mix, in particular Tom, thank you. If you like my videos and want to support me, then that is possible in 3 different ways. The first one is by pledging a bit to my Patreon campaign, and in return you're getting a bit more content and most of all early access to content. Another way to support me is by buying merch like this radiation logo or tape reel, whatever you want to call it. And a third way is by watching more of my videos, so make sure to do that. Also, subscribing doesn't hurt. Unless you don't like my videos, then unsubscribe. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, keep pushing, and bye bye.